First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Williams, the man in motion left. Right to the air. Here is Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard.
Goff now to throw. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good.
In motion left comes Williams. There's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Goff. Flush to his right. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. He feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Here's a 2nd and 5. Goff now looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Goff. This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once in a season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down straight ahead.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. On 4th down, Goff. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off, and the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Not something...
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's got a lane up past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Brought in right side by Moore. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. And again, it's Penix. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. Completed here to Kmet. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Kmet's got it left side. That's the first down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 28. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Let's go. Man in motion here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Set go.
Penix on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Staying with Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready.
Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Working quickly here. Penix now on 1st down. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Cut.
Penix here from the gun. Pitts brings it in. And they take him down right along the 30. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons pushing for points.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Rig alert. Rig alert.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down.
Set. Go.
Trying for it with Penix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Williams set to pass. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Williams to throw on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. That throw finds Komet. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's more on the quick slant. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. From the 33 on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Williams to throw. Komet brings it in. And they take him down right along the 30. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Go.
On 1st down, here's Penix. It's Jalen Johnson on the interception. And the Bears will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
1st down, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted! And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Let's go now. Take go.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Going run again with Swift. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Offense up to the line fast. Staying grounded with Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down throw by Williams. He's keeping it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Now Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, here's Swift. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, Williams. Escapes out to the left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone, and he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Let's go.
Penix on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Trying again following the sack. Pass is cocked. That's Darnell Mooney. Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now trailed by just a point in the fourth. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams. Misfire there, couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw is Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Running behind center with Swift. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pass play on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bears pushing to get within range for a game winner. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. No return on that punt. And the Falcons will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. On 2nd down, Robinson. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
The Bears decide to call their first time out.